going to be tougher. So it is. I mean, it's what he came here for, and we're going to expect him to go in there and do the best he can and be competitive. I don't cast any stones on him. I got to do a better job of helping him. And on that one particular play, they got touchdown pass on it. We don't want to give up inside, and we did. And but I need to do a better job of helping him. So I didn't do a good enough job on that play.
Coach, looking at Nick Troy specifically, I know without looking at the tape, but it seemed like they were kind of going after him early. He was up for the challenge.
Yeah,
Do you think so too?
I thought he did a good job again without watching the film. I thought he was competitive. So, I don't know how many won or how many lost, but I thought he was competitive again without watching the film. But it didn't seem like he was out of place. So.
Is a lot of this just a matter of time, though? I mean, obviously you put in a lot of time getting guys ready, learning this defense, and you look out there and you've got 6 or 7 new guys out there.
Yeah, well, it's we probably need to have more new guys because we got some older guys that can't do little things right. They converted on 2 third downs on an under route when we're supposed to have guys taking the under route. And they're too busy sitting there staring at the quarterback instead of doing what you're supposed to do. And they're older guys. So maybe we need more younger guys. Maybe we need to, because I don't know. I do know this. We got our butt handed to us in the second half. And hats off to Iowa State for finding some plays that would work and getting 12 personnel and just kind of found edges and guys that were supposed to be on the edge got reached, and so we just, it isn't going to get any easier, so we just got to keep trying to find guys that will do what we ask them to do.
It seems like Kerry Martin's playing more and more every week. What do you think about his development?
I think that Kerry's got a huge upside. Obviously, he played quarterback in high school. When he learns how to tackle, he scares me when he makes tackles right now because he has a tendency to stop his feet and his head goes down, and we're trying to coach him to not do that as hard as we can. But I don't think he's scared, and I think he's trying his butt off. There's not a better person on our football team. There's not a guy that wants it any worse than he does. And I love the young man to death, and we just got to make sure we get the best players out there, and right now, that's what we're trying to do. So.
For stretches of the last 2 games, you've made 2 pretty good quarterbacks look pretty ordinary, and then I think you said that the games have gotten away from you a little bit too.
Yeah,
is the margin that narrow?
What's that?
Is the margin that narrow just between where you want to be and where we are?
Well, the margin is being able to consistently do things right. And there's a lot of analogies I could use, which I tend to try to start using analogies. But if you'll do the things right a few times, you ought to be able to do the things right all the time. And that's the frustrating thing right now. We can't, at all positions, So I've got to continue to find ways that could give our guys a chance. I thought that the first half, we were competitive. I thought we had them guessing a little bit, and they were way better than us in the second half. They were 24 points and 250 yards better than us in the second half. So they kicked it in, and we didn't have anything. We didn't have another speed to shift to. So probably got too many guys that downshift or just turn the key. You either turn the key on or turn the key off. And we probably got too many guys that when it gets to the uncomfortable zone, they're probably just but I will say I saw one player on our team finally start drawing attention to guys not doing stuff right, and we got to continue to help our players to lead, because until we get the players to lead from within, it's just going to be us fighting them all the time. And just like any relationship, if you're doing this to somebody all the time, eventually they're going to turn you off. So it can't always be, Coach Brown did his level best this week to find a way to get them to play hard without, in a challenging way, but in a real way and in a way that didn't hurt their feelings or didn't chastise them or didn't do anything negative towards them. We're not going to beat our guys down, but we got to find a way to get them to play at the level they're capable of. Because you take 2/3 of the KU game, you take the second half against Missouri, you take the second half against NC State, and the first quarter against NC State. You take the first and the third quarter last week against Texas. You take the first half in this game. We're capable, plenty capable, but we're either here or we're here, and there's no in between. And so until we can get some depth where we can challenge somebody in that, we got to figure out this drop off that we're having. So it's been